In the meantime, I'm loading this up on YouTube, so it'll be ready when the interpreter gets here. Okay, so we're live on YouTube. We're waiting on the interpreter.
Ms. Bustamante, um, they're
Yes.
telling me that your client has bonded out.
Let me check the system real quick. I tried to meet with him late yesterday and they said he was still in booking.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
that's on page 3. He's
Three,
bonded.
three, page 3, Judge. That's what the bailiffs are telling me, that he has bonded out. Um, uh, um, but
let me check Odyssey real quick.
okay, let me see. Page 9. Is Yeah, it looks like he is bonded
Yeah.
out. He's not
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
thank you, Mr. Bustamante. We'll
okay.
see you in the
Thank
next one.
you. Thanks.
Okay, see you next time. Thank you. All right, Mr. Okay, we're waiting for the interpreter.
Yeah, and we're live on YouTube. So no cursing or swearing. Okay. On my part, I'm not talking about anybody else. Just talking about my part. Okay. Okay, we're waiting on the interpreter. So,
Yes, sir. Let me know, and then I'll push the buttons that will be.
okay. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
Ms.
just,
Russell, you here on a plea docket this morning?
I am Judge. I just need to see my client to sign the paperwork.
Do you have an offer in your case? I take it then.
I have an offer, discovery
Yeah.
signed, and my side of the paperwork signed.
Okay. Teresa's busy talking to someone on the phone. As soon as she gets off, I'll ask her to check with the bailiffs to see if we have your client's body. Okay. So hold on.
Perfect. And it's Tina Worth.
Yeah.
I got it. You got it.
Okay. Can we put her in a breakout room? Uh, Still waiting on an interpreter.
Video audio 5432. Video audio 5432.
Okay, Mr. Chavez is in here. He's the interpreter. We're waiting on him to take a plea. Terry, Miss Russell is here on Tina Worth. She
Okay.
has an offer, so she needs to get in a breakout room with her if they have her. Okay.
Oh, okay, got it, Judge. Got
In
it,
the
got it. Let me
meantime,
find
the
it.
interpreter is here.
Good morning,
I have
Judge.
to push the dreaded interpreter button on my computer, so let's see how that works. It's always a dangerous thing to do. All right, so let me see. I am Mr. Chavez interpreter. I'm hitting the start button. I'm now going to interpretation button and hitting English only. Okay, so can you test it, Mr. Chavez?
Do I need to do anything?
Hold on. There we go. I got
Okay, Mr. Chavez?
the,
Okay, yes. Then Mr. Who I got here? Garcia Pacaya. Let me get him on my paper document. Okay.
Got permission to make a quick record?
Yes, sir. Well, actually, not right. Fernando, let me call the case first
Understood.
before he
Uh,
actually enters. When he actually enters his plea, I'll let you do your record then. How's that?
Understood. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Mr. Garcia Pacaya, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
sí.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. All right. Do you see my screen?
Sí.
Is your name Marvin Raul Garcia Pacaya?
Sí, afirmo.
Are you the same Marvin Garcia Pacaya who in this cause number
Afirmo.
2024 CC 737-071 was charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense? Is that you?
Sí.
For this case, it is possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 72 hours in jail up to a maximum 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Sí, entiendo.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your lawyer signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. You don't have to do this in open court. We don't have to. Is that correct, sir?
Correcto.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Sí.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Sí.
And do you understand it?
Sí. Entendido.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
No.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Entiendo.
In other words, if you have a green card, it's possible you could lose your green card. It's possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen. It is possible that you could be deported. Do you understand those three possibilities?
Entiendo.
Mr. Ramos, did discuss the immigration consequences with your client, and does he understand them?
We did, Your Honor. And if I could
The-
make a record.
Okay.
May I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garcia Pecan, you and I have discussed the fact that you have an immigration hold. Is that correct?
Correcto.
And you understand that by entering this plea, there will be a final conviction and you'll be taken to the federal system. Is that correct?
Correcto.
Yeah, I did. I'm wondering if Mr. Ramos did. Mr. Ramos,
Yes.
are you want to continue with your record?
I didn't hear a response, but I'll continue.
Yeah,
under-
he responded that he understood that.
Okay. Understanding these consequences, you still wish to proceed with this plea?
No, no quiero proceder, está entendido.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Ramos, he just said, I don't want to proceed, but I understand.
Mr. Garcia Catan, you understand by taking this plea, you're going to be taken to the federal system, and that's what you want. Is that correct?
Correcto.
I didn't hear a response.
He answered correct.
Okay, that's all I have, Judge.
Okay. I'm looking now on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal that you have signed, sir, and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that you understand that if your attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for you with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea, if I follow the plea bargain, then you understand you will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Entiendo, entendido.
So then, to the offense of driving while intoxicated, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me pongo.
Okay, hold on. I need to type in this Ford's name in here. Has anybody, you understand on a plea no contest, the court can still find you guilty. Do you understand that?
Entendido.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No. Entendido.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Or you're entering your plea of your own free will?
Correcto.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 91 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Ramos?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you agree with this, Mr. Garcia? Bacaya?
De acuerdo.
Then the court, having heard you plead no contest, sir, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 91 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, the time and the money run current. The judgment is satisfied. I know that he has an immigration hold. Does he have any kind of other holds on him?
He has two other cases, Judge, are felony cases. The agreement is once he takes a plea in this case, the other two pending cases will be dismissed.
Okay. So, but that the jail court judge, jail court prosecutor's not doing that. Then it's the
No.
felony prosecutors, right?
That is correct, Judge. They're gonna
Okay.
reject the cases.
Okay. So as far as this case is concerned, this case is done for you, sir. Fernando, are you retained in this case?
No, I like to file on my own vouchers. That's,
Because right
They
now,
told
it
me
won't
just
let me
put zero.
proceed any further unless I put in the zero amount that you put in. So you're gonna have to file
Understood.
another voucher. Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, then, as far as this case is concerned, this case is over with, but you still have other cases holding you, sir. Good luck to you. And an immigration hold. And Fernando, thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. Judge, Mr. Zachary
No,
Green.
I don't think
instructed-
so. We don't need Mr. Chavez anymore, do we, Terry?
I don't think so, Judge. I don't think so. If I need to
You can
put
be
the
excused.
bonds.
I'll excuse you early this time. Thank you. Thank you. Good seeing you. Okay, I got a Tina Wart's case on my screen. Let me find her on my paper docket. Okay,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Miss Worth, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
This one testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Let me open up your paperwork on my screen. It's now open, and I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir, I do.
Is your name Tina Worth?
Yes, sir, it is.
Are you the same Tina Worth who in this cause number 2024 CC 737619 who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute. I'm looking at my paper docket, and my paper docket says it's an assault case. Oh, there's two cases here. I'm sorry. I need to.
The second case is being TIC, Judge.
Which case is being TIC? The
The assault.
is being TIC?
Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
Thank you. All right. For this criminal trespass case, man, it's possible in this case, it's a class B misdemeanor, that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir, I do.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, you've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir, we did.
And did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir, she did.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir, fully.
Okay, let me sign this document. Give me 1 minute. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I do.
So then to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead no contest, Your Honor.
Okay. And you understand that on a plea no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes, sir, I do.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir, they haven't.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir, they haven't.
You're entering your plea of your own free will.
Yes, sir, I am.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court cost, 25 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied. Additionally, we will take into consideration 2024 CC 737621.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Russell?
It is, Judge.
You agree to this, Ms. Worth?
Yes, sir, I do.
And Ms. Worth, the court having heard you plead no contest. On that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 25 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number 2024 CC 737 621. That means that case will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. Are these the only cases holding your client, Ms. Russell? You know? Ms. Russell, you muted.
Sorry, Judge. Yes.
Okay, so if these are the only cases holding you, ma'am, then you should be released sometime today, okay? Good luck to you.
Thank you, prosecutor. Thank you, Ms. Russell.
You're welcome,
Okay,
Ms. Worth. Have a good day.
you can be excused, Ms.
You
Russell.
as well. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye.
All right, Judge, bye, Liz. Judge, real quick, Mr. Green needs to approach Judge on page 4, Judge, on Barton, please. This
Page
is second.
4 on Ken Barton. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, Your Honor. So, Barton, this is our second setting, and I know
Okay.
we're gonna be. We were willing to accept a JSAT offer if it was available. The state has had trouble contacting their witness, and so I was approaching on a PR bond request because I don't think it's fair that he sit another week or more because the state can't get hold of the witness. That's our.
I'm sorry that the jail court, and I'm here just mainly to facilitate pleas out of the jail. If you want to ask for a PR bond, you got to go back to the original court, okay, and go ask them.
And is there any, I guess, without the state being willing to extend that offer, there's no way we can take care of it today here?
I don't think so, Ms. Mitchell. You're
No, Your Honor, without an offer, I don't think there is.
no, can't do it. I'm sorry, Mr. Green. If you have any complaints to make, you got to go back to the original court and the original prosecutor that should have been doing this. Okay.
Understood, Judge.
Okay.
I appreciate
it.
it.
In the meantime, we're just going to send this, no agreement, send it back to the court.
Okay.
Okay.
Judge. All right.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yeah, you can be excused. Thank you, Mr. Green.
Court's time.
Ms. Acosta is here, Judge, on Abdul Shakur.
Yes.
Ms. Acosta, hold on. Mr. Abdul Shakur, what's going on?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, we have the paperwork on him ready. Okay, I see. One second. Let me pull up his paperwork. Okay, Mr. Abdul Shakur, can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
I don't see it. How about your other right hand?
Okay.
The other hand. Raise your other right hand. That's your left hand. Okay. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Okay.
Sir, do you see the screen?
What is this?
Do you see the television screen? Do you see the paperwork on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your name Soyad Abdul Shakur?
Yes. So
Are
yes,
you-
no. Yeah.
Are you the
Abdul Shakur is-
same? Pardon me, sir.
Abdul
Let me finish. Are you the same person who under this name and this cause number 2024 CC 737219 who is charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
No, Abdul Shakur is my father name.
Okay, listen to my question. Are you the same person who under this name is charged with the
Yeah.
offense of criminal trespass? Is that you? Is that you, sir?
Yes.
Okay. This case is a Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Okay, thank you.
Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can I have a moment with him in a breakout room? I didn't think he needed an interpreter when I spoke with him, but I'm wondering if he doesn't.
I'm wondering that myself right now. Let's put you in a breakout room with him. I'm going to stop the share on this, and then we'll come back to it if we have to. Okay.
Thank you.
Move yourself back to room 2, Ms.
I'm
Acosta.
good.
I'll see if they can put him
I'm
back.
going to mute
Thank
myself.
you.
1 minute.
Yes. I understand.
Leland, did you get your reports, Leland, for felony bonds?
Yeah, I got him about maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay, got it. We're on the last plea. Hopefully we won't, it won't take too long, Leland. Leland McCray, judge, is our attorney of the day for felony.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I know. Retry is information is only various I don't know. Yeah, I understand. Treating American. I'm not from American.
That's it. Okay. Ms. McCray, we're waiting for pretrial to log on, and Terry, we need pretrial to log on. I muted
Yes, Judge.
myself.
Okay, Judge. Yeah, they're logging on.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it. I can speak myself.
And what about Angela Blake, Miss Terry? Is Angela going to be logging in?
She said she's logging in, Judge.
Okay. So, Miss Acosta?
Your Honor, he's insisting he doesn't need an interpreter. So if we can try to do this again, but if he doesn't understand, I know I'm speaking very slowly when I'm talking to him.
Okay, I'll try it one more time, but if he doesn't understand it, we're just going to reset it and get an interpreter, okay?
Yes.
Let me get his paperwork back on. We'll start all over again, okay? Mr. Abdul Shakur, can you raise your right hand?
Yes. Yes,
Do
I
you
am.
swear, do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I have never truth myself. Yes.
Okay,
So I think he does need an interpreter,
we
Judge.
need to get an interpreter.
Judge,
All right.
just 3 minutes, Judge.
What language does he speak?
I asked him and he insists he speaks English, Your Honor.
No, he doesn't understand English.
I know.
It's going to be reset. All right. Sorry.
Can I get the breakout room with him for 5 more minutes or just for a couple more minutes so that I can just talk to him more and get the language at least?
Yes, ma'am. Well, can you put him in another breakout room? Ramirez.
Sir.
His attorney would like to talk to him in a breakout room and try to figure out what language he
I don't
speaks.
need interpreter. Well, I understand, but hold on, Judge.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, you need an interpreter. We're going to put you in a breakout room with your lawyer.
Room 2.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go there. Okay, do I have pretrial?
Yes, Judge. Pretrial is
Hi,
here, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let me see what I have. Mr. Leland McCray in front of me. So Ms. Blake is still signed up. So let's go over the felony bond docket. Number 1 was not handled.
Correct.
Number 2,
2, 3, and 4 should be there.
5 not handled. 6 refused. 7,
7 and 8 should be there.
8 and 9 refused. 10 bonded out. 11 bond no, not handled. So that's the felony.
Let's
Yes.
go, Judge. Page number 4 on the felony. Saul Gonzalez is in South Tower. That's gonna have to be reset, Judge.
Okay, so 4 will be reset.
Go to the second
Okay.
page, Judge. Number 8, Daniel Rodriguez is also in South Tower. That's gonna have to be reset.
Okay, reset. Okay, we're still waiting on Ms. Blake, because can we do Mr. McCray's felony cases, deputies? Can we do the felonies?
Sure, Judge, whatever you want.
Okay. Can we do number 2 on the felonies? Joseph Felix.
Felix, come here. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Felix is in charge of possession of a controlled substance.
I am Muslim. Through this,
With a $3,000 bond on it.
I can tell him sure
His
that
information sheet telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 6 years or so. References, there are no references
myself.
and no verification.
I never threw.
Criminal history in Bexar County.
The truth is the
I'm looking for assault convictions. I see an assault that was dismissed in 20.
Again, our
A couple more assaults that were dismissed in 2016.
Kingdom Muslim, yeah.
I see an assault conviction in 2016.
Not the level.
Out of county, I don't see any assault convictions. What can pretrial services tell me about it, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant has been in custody since October 13th, and there are no conditions at this time.
What says attorney for the defense?
Judge, what's the name of this client?
Joseph Felix.
Never mind.
This is Mr. Leland, I think, is doing
Correct. Yes, that's me.
I
You're
Okay.
right. It's just a felony possession of drugs, and a DMC is an F3. I mean, it's 1 to 4 grams. I think he's got a history of criminal trespassing, maybe an issue of felony housing. But at this point in time, it looks like his report indicates he does have housing. So he has to go for a PR bond.
Says attorney for the state.
Due to his criminal history and his lack of references and verifications, we would oppose a PR bond and ask for a bond reduction.
I'm not going to grant a PR bond, but I will lower the $3,000 bond down to $300. So if he can make a $300 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, no problem. You can find it. Yes, sir. Terry.
All right. The next one then should be Jesse Gadasa.
You want to interpret? Yeah. Okay. They want to tell us. I'll go over here.
Okay, Mr. Gadasa is there in charge of that the property less than $2,500 for 2 or more previous convictions. He has a $5,000 bond. Information sheets. Tell me he's homeless. References. Made contact with his mother who verified his information, so he does have references. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault convictions. See some criminal trespasses and burglary of vehicles. No assaults, however. Looking out of county. See an aggravated assault that was dismissed in Laredo with no disposition. I see an assault that was rejected in Laredo. I see an assault conviction, Webb County from 2021. Another ag assault that was dismissed in 21. What can pretrial services tell me?
Your Honor, defendant has been in custody since October 13th. There are no conditions at this time. We do recommend drug and alcohol testing along with prohibited possession of firearms and special needs.
What says attorney for the defense?
Yeah, sure. We're asking for a PR bond. He has credible references, one being his mother, who he can stay with and be found.
What says attorney for the state?
Due to his criminal history, we would ask for a bond reduction and oppose a PR bond.
I'm not going to grab a PR bond, but I will lower the $5,000 bond down to $500. If he can make a $500 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Last one.
Okay, so then the next one should be Roland Rivera. Let me see if I can find him on my screen. Okay. Mr. Rivera is here on a charge of possession of a controlled substance, less than a gram. He has a $3,000 bond. He also has a couple of misdemeanor cases. He has a resisting arrest or search with a $3,000 bond. He has an evaded detention with a $3,000 bond. His information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 1 year. References. True Search could not verify his information, and none of the other references were contacted, so he has no references. Assault, criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault convictions. I see an assault conviction from 2002. I see an assault that was dismissed in 1999. I don't see anything else in or out of the county on assaults. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
The defendant has been in custody since October 10th. There are no conditions at this time. We do recommend drug and alcohol testing.
What says attorney for the defense?
Your Honor, the court noted in 99 he had an assault conviction, but he successfully completed deferred adjudication, which shows a track record of being able to comply with terms and conditions the court puts in place. We'd ask the court for a PR bond.
What says attorney for the state?
Due to his criminal history and lack of references and verifications, we would ask for a bond reduction and oppose a PR bond.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $3,000 bond down to $300. If he can make a $300 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge.
Yes.
Mr. Abdul, or what are we doing?
I believe that's the last one on the felonies, is it not?
No, we have one more. It's Emilio de Leon. He was actually in the misdemeanor docket, but he should be in the felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Where would I find him on the felonies?
Done.
It's
Do I
on the
find it?
misdemeanor docket
It's
number
on the-
13. 13, Judge.
Okay, so De Leon. I'm looking at my screen now for De Leon. Emilio?
Yes,
sir.
correct.
Okay.
And he's a Spanish speaker, I believe.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Sonia, are we
Okay.
good?
But he's a Spanish is he a Spanish speaker?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's put him off to the side till we get a translator. Okay?
Puro español.
Well,
Okay, so this is the.
Mr. McCray, I'm sorry, but we gotta get an interpreter. Okay, so in the meantime, we have Miss Blake. And until we get the interpreter in, Mr. McCray, you're gonna have to wait. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, can I log back in?
Well, what's gonna happen is you log out, that damn interpreter's gonna log in. But
I don't
At
mind
this
covering
point-
Judge.
huh?
I don't mind covering him if he'd like me to.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just need to check into a few other courts this morning.
I tell you what, Miss Blake, you don't mind covering for him?
Right, I don't.
Okay,
One
then
case.
you can be excused, Mr. McCray.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, have a good day. I appreciate you.
Okay, so then we're starting on the
Um,
misdemeanors.
yes, Judge.
Connor.
First one is Becerra.
Judge,
Yes,
excuse me. What do we do with Abdul?
Interpreter.
No.
Again.
Oh, sorry.
The one
Do
that
we have
belongs
the
to Miss
inter-
Acosta, Judge, the defendant for Miss Acosta, he doesn't speak English. I heard he said he was Muslim, right? Alex?
Right.
Okay, I'll just send it back to the original court no agreement, Judge. Need to get a Muslim interpreter. I just don't know what
Right.
language,
Yeah.
okay? Send it back? Okay, Judge.
yes, send it back.
All right.
Okay, so then. Okay, Mr. McCray is back. I thought you were excused.
No,
sir.
I'm logging out. I just had
Okay.
the phone call came in on my phone. That's all.
Okay. All right, now, on the misdemeanor, on the misdemeanors, we have Cynthia Becerra, is that right?
Cynthia, it says disruptive, Judge. Oh.
Miss Becerra was disruptive? Okay, so we're not doing Becerra, she's disruptive.
Do you want me to reset that one, number 3, Sonia?
Yes, please.
Reset that one? Okay, got it. I'll put it back on
Okay,
next week.
so then that takes us down off the first page. Second page, don't have anything. Third page, De Leon, that's the one we're waiting on a translator, right?
Correct, Judge, correct.
Okay, that's 13. So takes us to 16. Cristobal.
Garza.
Neta.
And that belongs to Miss Karen Corby, Judge, and she is here for her client.
Okay.
Going on.
Okay. Can we get Mr. Garza number 16, please? Sorry, Karen, they're bringing him forward, hopefully.
No worries. Just pounding the halls of the courthouse.
We just don't get in a dead zone in the courthouse. That place is notorious for Wi-Fi not working well.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at finding the right spots.
Okay, someone's stepping forward.
Who's the first speaker, Judge?
Mr. Garza?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Garza is here on the charge of forgery. He has a $1,000 bond. Information sheet is telling me he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 2 years. References. Mother made contact and verified his information, so he does have references. Criminal history in Bexar County, I'm looking for assault type cases. I see a robbery conviction in 2011. Attempted domestic violence and out of state in 2010. Domestic violence in 2005 in Ohio. A robbery conviction in San Antonio, 2011. What can pretrial services tell me about it, please?
The defendant has been in custody since October 13th. There are no conditions at this time, and we do recommend special needs.
What says attorney for the defense?
Judge, we ask you to consider a pair bond. If he's not eligible, we ask for a reduction to $100, please.
What says attorney for the state?
We've asked for a bond reduction due to his previous criminal history.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the bond. I'm going to lower the $1,000 bond down to $100. If he can make $100 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You can be excused. Thank you, Ms. Corbin.
Thank you.
Okay, now the next one will be number 18, Frank Gomez.
When we do the Spanish speaker De Leon, Judge?
We have the interpreter? Okay.
Yes, Judge, Mr. Valle is here.
Okay, so let me go back to Mr. De Leon. Can we do Mr. De Leon?
De Leon. Yes. Come acá. I will.
Okay, I need to do the interpretation button, damn it. Hold on. I gotta stop the share to do that. Hold on. I have stopped the share, so I gotta hit manage language interpretation. I do the interpreter, Mr. Valle. So update, hopefully that'll work. In English. Mr. Valle, is the interpretation thing working? Okay. Can I go ahead and proceed?
Sí, sí lo escucho.
Okay. I have in front of me Mr. De Leon, Emilio De Leon. He has a DWI as a third offense. He has a $15,000 bond. NC. Information sheet is telling me he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 15 years. References, there's no one answered and there's no references or clear search verifications. Criminal history in Bexar County, there's no assault cases, it's all DWIs. What can pretrial services tell me about him, please?
Defendant has been in custody since October 12th. There are no conditions at this time. No, wait, he does have conditions of no alcohol consumption, ignition, interlock, and prohibited possession of firearms.
What says attorney for the defense?
Would ask the court to consider a PR bond, Your Honor, or a lowered bond.
What says attorney for the state?
Due to his lack of references and verifications, we would ask for a bond reduction.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $15,000 bond down to $1,500. If he can make a $1,500 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
Sí, sí, gracias. Es todo.
The name that a person that we just did was Emilio De Leon Lessa.
Yes.
And the cause number is 2024 PF 19447.
Correct, Judge.
Okay, you can be excused, Mr. Valle. Thank you very much for helping us out. Okay, so let me see. Getting back to, so I should be back to Gomez number 18. Is that right?
Number 18 refused. Sonia, would you like me to reset that one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's see, Judge, we're gonna go to number, the next one on your list should be number 24, but he had a mental health crisis. Sonia, can you send that one to PQ?
I'm sorry, which one was that one?
24, Joe Nasser Jackson.
Okay, PQ. Yes, ma'am, I will.
You can send out to be, he had a mental health crisis. I don't know what all that is about. The next one on your list will be on page 5, Judge number 26. Lamo, but that was on today's docket and he has bonded out, Judge.
Bonded out. Okay.
We should be doing number 28, Ladon, Rachel.
Ladon, 28. Let me see if I can find Ladon. 1 sec.
Stand in front of the monitor.
Okay, I got Ladon on my screen. I need to share my screen now. Okay. Okay, Rachel Ladon is in front of me. She's got an assault case on a family member. She has a $2,500 bond. Information sheet is telling me that she's homeless. References. To search did not verify her information and she has no references. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault type cases. I don't see any assault type cases in Bexar County or out of county. What can pretrial services tell me about her, please?
Defendant has been in custody since October 12th. She is homeless but not eligible for Haven for Hope. Does have conditions of no harmful or injurious contact with Cynthia Ladon, no alcohol consumption, prohibited possession of firearms, and special needs.
What's his attorney for the defense?
Would ask the court to consider a PR bond or a lowered bond, Judge.
What's his attorney for the state?
Due to the nature of the offense and the lack of verifications and references, we would ask for a bond reduction.
I'm not going to grant her a PR bond, but I will lower the $2,500 bond down to $250. If she can do a $250 bond, then she can be released. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, Rachel, just go back to that little. All right, Judge, the last one should be number 30, Palomino.
Okay, I have 30, but what about 31? That is.
It says,
It's in South Tower, Judge. Would you like me to reset that one, Sonia? Eric Anthony Pettis, number 31.
Yes, ma'am. And we also have an Isaac Valdez.
What number is
Isaac Valdez is also in South Tower, number 39, Judge. Would you like me to reset that one too?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay, got it. All right. All right, Judge.
Okay,
Number.
so right now we're doing Palomino number 30. And let me find him on my screen. Can we get Palomino number 30? Okay, Mr. Palomino's in a charge of criminal trespass out of habitation. He has $1,000 bond. Information sheet is telling me that he's had an address in San Antonio for the past 1 month. References. True Search cannot verify his information. None of the references were contacted, so he has no references. Criminal history in Bexar County. I'm looking for assault type cases. I see an assault conviction from 2022. I see some assaults that were dismissed in 2009, 2005. What can pretrial services tell me about it, please?
Defendant has been in custody since October 16th. There are no conditions at this time, but we do recommend special needs.
What's his attorney for the defense?
Would ask for a lowered bond, Your Honor, 10%.
What's his attorney for the state?
No objection to a bond reduction.
I'm not going to grant him a PR bond, but I will lower the $1,000 bond down to $100. If he can make a $100 bond, then he can be released. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. You have a good one, Your Honor. Thank you.
Karen. Okay, so then, make sure here, according to my paper docket, that is it. Am I right about that?
That's it, Judge. Yes.
Okay, then Ms. Blake, thank you. You can be excused.
Thanks, Judge.
Can Ms. Mitchell be excused tonight?
Yes, I have everything
Okay.
from Ms. Mitchell. I was going
Thank
to
you.
ask what happened to number 18 again?
On which docket? Felony or misdemeanor?
The misdemeanor.
Yeah, refused and it will be a reset.
And then what also happened to number 24?
24.
Mental health crisis going to PQ.
Okay, thank you. So we put medical?
Yeah,
Medical
Okay.
crisis, yeah, medical, yeah.
okay, so now let me clean up my,
Yeah, you can let go of
Screen.
Valverde and the court reporter, Judge.
oh, I am so
I
sorry.
didn't want to interrupt you. You were on a
I'm
roll.
so sorry. I should have
On a
let you
roll.
guys go a lot earlier than this.
And we're
Come
still
on,
on
Valverde,
YouTube.
you gotta get on me. If you don't get on me, I'll keep you here forever.
That's okay, Judge,
sorry.
but we're still on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay, so that's why I didn't hear the magic words.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Let me stop the share here temporarily because I can't do it without.